Hello everyone, how are you? If you are one of my 3,000 plus subscribers on YouTube channel, you mainly know me for the guitars and guitar chats and all the guitar related stuff that I post. This is not a guitar related video. This is going to be a very quick video about a new bike I picked up. There are only a couple of things that I really, enjoy outside of my just normal day-to-day life. Me being in the IT tech sector, I do obviously love all the gadgets and all that good stuff. Then, as most of you know from my guitar videos, I, absolutely love, all things and anything guitar. And then if there's number 3 passion in my life, that would be cycling. Several years ago, I picked up road cycling as a hobby, and I'm an avid cyclist. I follow all the races and all that good stuff. So my couple of the bikes that I had were a little long in the tooth, so I picked up I picked up a new bike today. I think I'll be picking up another bike within the next couple of months. Different needs or whatnot. Today I want to show you my Cannondale Synapse Carbon outfitted with SRAM Rival group set. Right now it's just bone stock, and I will just kind of go through it and show you what the bike is about. Alright everyone, I am back, and now we are looking at the bike itself. So this is the 2014 Cannondale Synapse 4 equipped with SRAM Rival group set. So ultimately went with the just regular Synapse carbon frame. It is not the high mod version. I'm not going to be joining the pro race or anything, so I don't need anything that high end. Even for being a wreck rider, I'm sure this is still an overkill, but there are some definitive advantages of owning a carbon frame. So anyhow, this bike is designed for a basically what they call endurance. So it's more for long, all-day comfort rather than do or die speed machine. Not that this bike is any sort of a slouch out on the road, but it's basically the bike is designed for comfort rather than speed, is what I'm trying to say. So here we go. The bike right now is just bone dry. It's just everything stock as it comes out of the out of Cannondale factory, out of a dealer, minus the bottle cages that I quickly threw on there just for my last couple of rides that I took. So basically, what it has is the tall head tube to bring up the cockpit a little bit above, so that you're not as aggressive in geometry bent forward. However, I do know that the head tube is actually still a little bit shorter than the previous year model. So there's the very thick carbon junction right here where the head tube meets the down tube, and all the cabling goes integrated inside of the frame. So nothing just dangling out or anything like that. I personally prefer the SRAM group. The way the hood feels when I'm riding on the hood, it feels better, and I love the double tap rather than the Shimano's way of shifting. So I opted for this bike. And my next bike will also have SRAM Force 22. So that's that, and here's the thick down tube, and every single tube, head tube, the top tube, the down tube, seat tube, chainstay, they're extremely aggressively molded and sculpted and shaped for various vibration damping needs. So if you're looking at the fork, you see right here where it's thicker, and it tapers up, and if you look at it from side, it actually goes like that to allow flex in the fork to minimize the road buzz, the road vibration, and all the basically for damping needs. I believe this fork, the technology they use is called the Save Plus. If I can, yeah, there you go. So that's that. All these words and everything. A lot of it is marketing hype, but there are certain aspects of this bike design and engineering, which I definitely see that it's working. And one of the new things for this model's Synapse is what they call power pyramid. I should have wiped down the bike before I did this. Still shows some dirt from my ride, but hey, bikes are meant to be ridden, right? So the power pyramid, basically the seat tube tapers, and as it meets the bottom bracket junction, it splits off, and basically that allows a dissipation of a road vibration that goes up the seat tube. So I believe this side right here, the drive side, is actually thicker than the non-drive side. And typical bottom bracket BB30, I believe this is actually a little bit wider than typical BB30. So I think they have a different name for it, BB30A perhaps. So the power transfer extremely good, very stiff. And again, bone stock, this this model comes with the FSA Energy crankset, 50 and 34 compact crankset, which I actually tend to like. And here's a seat chain state, and if you see, you can also identify it's aggressively molded and shaped in a certain way to minimize the road vibration. And they call this, if my camera can zoom, micro suspension zone. Sorry, I'm suffering from some allergy and cold today. SRAM rival front derailleur does not have the yaw and higher end technology that you can find from Red 22 or the Force 22, and 10 cogs cassettes, rival wheel derailleur, and there you go. And here's the seat stay, which also is extremely and aggressively shaped to allow a compliant ride for that, again, the comfort level on the bike. And then the seat post adjustment is right here, so it's not like a typical bike where you handle it from over here. And then the seat post itself is, this model comes with the carbon, Cannondale house brand carbon seat post, which is 25.4 millimeter seat post. So it's extremely thin, way thinner than 27.2 or even 31.6. So it allows very compliant ride for being thin. And the saddle, what it comes with is a Pro logo Kappa Evo, nicely color matched to rest of the bike, which is a nice touch. Normally I prefer riding Physique Arion, but I might actually keep this saddle on here. It's not an expensive saddle, but you know, I don't change out parts just for the sake of bragging rights. On my test rides that I've taken so far, the saddle feels, you know, fine. So I don't have any issue with that saddle. So just moving along. Let's take a look at the cockpit. Comes with the Cannondale aluminum handlebar, and what you can see is the Cannondale stem right here. And because of the comfort-oriented bike this is, they give you a little bit of a cushy tape right here. That probably will get changed at some point, although I kind of like the feel of this tape, the way that feels. And then integrated headset from FSA. Moving on down, I personally been riding time pedals all the time, so that got added after I brought the bike home. And stock wheels that this bike comes with are Fulcrum Racing Sport. There's not much data on this wheel set because I think Fulcrum basically makes these for OEM supply parts to various manufacturers. So this isn't your typical Fulcrum Racing 7, Fulcrum Racing 5, Fulcrum Racing 3, any of those models. And I believe these wheels are actually a little bit heavy. They roll fine, they roll fast once you get going, but it's just a tad bit hard to get going initially. Once you get rolling, it's fine. And you do feel the weight of the wheels as you're climbing, because you may be wasting some effort there. So I believe the first replacement, the part swap, will come in the way of the wheels. I might change the wheels out at some point, probably sooner than later. And stock tires that it comes with, a Schwalbe Lugano, and this is, again, being a comfort-oriented bike, this comes with 25 millimeter width tires. Again, the tires aren't the high-end tires. They're kind of a mid-level. They roll fine. The traction felt good. But once I change out the wheels, I'm sure the tires will get changed as well. I'll probably roll with the Schwalbe Ultrimo tires. And if you see the C-tube, it tapers and it clears out right here for the cutout section for the wheels and as well as for the making the ride compliant. So that's that, and very thick down tube, super stiff. Basically, it's as stiff where it needs to be and provides compliance where you need it. And you know, from my rides, I mean, I just love it. You don't feel all the jolt from the road. I mean, if you run over a pothole, you're going to feel a pothole, but the impact is less. And riding on non-paved road, just on a dirt road or what have you, it just bike glides over. It's very comfortable ride. I don't want to say it rides like a limo versus a sports car, because the bike does ride pretty fast. So that's what that is. For my friends in Europe, I think they call the type of bike this is as a sportive bike, sportif. So that's that, and what else can I tell you? So I might mount a GoPro type of camera on my bike and just do a quick video as I'm riding one of these days. But I wanted to cut a quick video of the new bike. And next bike that I'm actually interested in getting is a Cervelo S3 that is also new for this year, which is a little bit more aggressive than this bike. So I always roll two bikes to rotate, depending on my day, depending on the type of training ride I'm going out on. So there you go. That's my new Cannondale 2014 Synapse Carbon 4 Rival. Until next time, you guys all take care.